Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Harry Sky Ridley's video blog. And yes, let me turn the light on for all of you. Just the camera. There, I know if Zoe was around, Zoe would be like, the lights on. Cousin Dinky, I want to thank her this morning for tuning in. Hig Bob is being a royal pain in my butt ski this morning. That's right. Higgins is being a royal pain in my butt ski. So this morning I want to talk about prepping list. I want to talk about prepping. I want to talk about crypto Christmas. I want to talk about 2023. So sit tight. Excuse me this morning. I woke up. I have a story for you. So last night I usually don't eat, so I was having a lot of chest pain, so I don't have to tell you where it went. But apparently, little miss, I'm a lazy man in a dress, thinks differently. Yeah. Now, I know my sister Tara, aka Cactus Blossom, very good girl. She messaged me the other day, and I talked about this in a video where she was talking about having Christmas time. She wants to get her boobs done, new implants, and be a new woman. Fortunately, I wouldn't do it only because the entire collapse of the United States is probably going to happen between the end of 2022 and beginning of 2023, and yet she doesn't get her source material right. That's frankly, I sent her some information on prepping, what the meaning of prepping is. I think she thinks everything's crazy. So I'd like to share that with you all. I love her dearly. Don't get me wrong. She's a sister. But, the thing is there's a difference between me and her. The reason I'm staying out of the limelight is because I'm working behind the shadows, with her. She can go do what she wants. Like I said in the other day's video, I think it was yesterday's, or no, it wasn't yesterday. It was Wednesday's video where I joked and said, well, at least she had her boobs done in case the economy takes a crap. You can always be a whore. Hell, I can be a whore. Fortunately, how many people want me to be literally a whore? I'm just making it as a joke. I would never literally say, But anyways, let me just tell you what's going on. I got the pie. I think the pie is good. Had it last night, Well, at least it's still good. So, anyways, I'm going to eat that this morning with my morning coffee. So, let's just get to it. So, I finally had words with that freaking stupid dumbass, and I said to them, look, you're inviting trouble in here by being fucking lazy. I'm so disabled. I'm so depressed. Yeah. Yeah, all right, let's get to it. So I have my email application uploaded. Sorry about this. I don't care anything about a smiley. So apparently I got to synchronize. It hasn't synchronized in 6 days. So apparently my application hasn't been used in 6 days. Okay, so let's get to the prepping list while we get this done. A lot of you come in here for the Rita stock market this morning. So has anyone saw the Dow in the last 2 days? I'd like to talk about that for a minute while we're getting the preppers list up for you guys this morning. So the Dow Jones basically is falling right now in a free fall. Unless they stabilize it, stock market might crash, which means what they're doing, okay, this is what I was talking to Dad last night, okay? Is Dad says, and I quote, right? The reason they're doing this is because they are having problems, okay? I'll tell you what's going on in the country. Oh. So, okay, got my email application up. All right. So Higgins emailed me a while ago talking about how he knows everything and everything. No, he doesn't. Okay. There's two sides of the story, okay? I want to talk about both sides, okay? For not dismiss. All right. So, for example, I want to talk about two sides of the coin. All right. Two sides. One, there's two sides of the coin that's going to be very important for preppers, okay? And that is very important. I don't want to listen to anyone, let me put it to you this way, okay? The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one, okay? The needs of the few or one don't give two shits except for themselves. Then let them die, because frankly, if they're only thinking of themselves, then they're going to make the pissest, poorest mistakes in the world. All right, so, excuse me, I'm itching my red. All right, so let's talk about the preppers list, okay? As you all know, Wednesday, I want to get to the preppers list. I got it almost pulled up for you. So Wednesday, I didn't do. Someone said to me the other day about sorting it by mid, low versus high. I really don't want to sort it low versus high. I like to go through default. Because you can sort it any way you want. All right, so let's just show you this. All right, so federal government is basically staying quiet. Zoe, of course, asked the other day, when are they going to use the word recession? They won't, not till after the midterms, which is approximately 42 days now currently for the election. 42 days. 42 days, I think, is what it said last time I checked, okay? Hate this freaking thing. I'm about to unplug this damn thing, because I'm tired of it fucking listening in, So I told Higgins this morning, wake up, smell the coffee. Okay, so preppers list is right there. All right, I want to get this done as fast as possible because I got business to do this morning. Usually I'm, what do you call it? Ahead. So a lot of people say, oh, well, like, let me put it this way, okay? For example, I'm not going to lambaste anyone. I'm not going to belittle anyone. I'm not going to do anything. But had a nice conversation with Cactus Blossom the other day, Cara, who I jokingly said, if crap hits the fan, you can always be a whore of fake boobs. Most women are. Fortunately, Chloe, I was being polite to Chloe, and I said, oh, she's doing this. Chloe said, no, she's an anorexic whore. Then Chloe turned around and said, well, with that ugly face, no one wants her. That's what Chloe's answer was. She wants to dress like a whore. Be a whore, let her be a whore. Chloe thinks she's everything in a bag of chips, but Chloe's got nothing in a bag of chips. She's, them two could duke it out till the cows come. You want to know who's not attractive? Me. But at least I have a gold heart, and I keep asking Zoe for forgiveness for my mistake, of course. And that is where I got upset. I was telling Higgins this, and Higgins and I were talking about different things. But let's just get on with it, shall we? Prepping list, because I'd like to get out of here one day this week. All right, so, anyways, where was I? So, to me, let me just put it this way, and not to belittle anyone, okay? But anyone out there who's a female who wants to look into getting a breast lift or a boob job and whatever, don't. You're going to regret it. Not because you had the implants, not because they're stuck in your body can reject them, but because 2023 is going to be harder than 2022. Let me put it this way. You sit there, and all of you people that want to have a boob job are mostly Republicans. Have you noticed not many women want that are Democrats, and when they do are Democrats, it's mostly former men who want fake boobs because they can get the taxpayers to pay for it, which I'm going to bring up a few arguments today, okay? But I would not even think, if you're financing boobs, don't do it. If you're having your insurance paid for it, I don't know. But if you're paying out of your own pocket, what's more important? Your self-esteem, ladies, or are you going hungry and dying because of it? Let me put it this way. Anyone who does not want to believe that the government, let me turn my volume off because I don't want anyone hearing the burp, burp. Anyone in the government, and not the government, anyone who doesn't want to listen about the preppers rules, then that's fine. Then you can make your own decision, and Uncle Sam's not going to save your ass when you get fired. Jobs are going to quit. They're going to start tanking jobs, manufacturing jobs. I was hearing a lot of companies talking about moving manufacturing jobs. People say, oh, well, I don't need to worry. My company makes stuff, but I'm a call center person. Really? What if they decide to go and send you the pink slip one day and say, sorry? I know like 20 or 30 call slip people. But anyways, let's get to the preppers list, and I'll tell you as we go, okay? Of the call center thing. So currently deodorant is one went down. I have multiple deodorant in general. An okay. So deodorant went down. Okay, now here's where it gets interesting. So soups. 12 can of soup, okay? I want to talk about soups for a minute, all right? Soup has gone up in price, okay? So the other day I put in, thanks to Kimmy, see, I remember BB8, our fellow transgendered moderator, BB8, Kimmy, she said, well, your list is missing soups. Well, she's a good-looking woman, and she I need to talk to her one of these days on the phone. She's got my number. I don't know what happened. I think she thought I was a Republican. Anyway, I'm not. But you better save your ass because not talking BB8 or Kimmy, I'll call her by her first name, Kimmy. A lot of people out there disappeared, all right? Some of my moderators got their stimulus checks and now are watching the entire empire crumble. So, no stimulus, no whatever, right? So, right now, if you look at some of these soup prices, they're the equivalent to market rate going for the store. I went and priced out Walmart the other day, okay? Soups, okay? Everything that I buy, and let me tell you, the inflation on soup, is not good. I mean, literally, you want to talk about, if your insurance is going to, the point is, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone, but I'm pointing fingers at all people that are prepped because you think, oh, the FBI is going to lower my prices next year for groceries. No, it won't. We're going to have a blue wave. Everyone's going to be defending their women's rights, and you're going to be defending yourself too. Either pro-choice or a boob job. And this is every woman out there. However, if you're a man in a dress, whether it be overweight, thin, or whatever, your boobs and your vagina is covered by the government. And that is, a lot of people are fighting for that. But when you get all the transgendered, LGBTQIA parents, etc., all fighting for their sons' rights and everything else, and then you got the blacks fighting for the LGBTQ, and the Hispanics fighting for the LGBTQ, and vice versa, and they all gang up saying we're all minorities being targeted, and women who want to be women who don't want to basically say, look, my choice of pro-choice. I mean, look, if they had their way, the insurance companies would take away boob jobs, sex changes, everything, and I'll get to you there. I got a point I'm making on all this onto the medical field, but first, these prices of soups, they're going through the price. I mean, literally, your soup's gone way up. I mean, this is just food pricing alone. I mean, literally, you guys sit there and you say, oh, well, You know, I mean, literally, I'm looking at the soup prices and they're just going through the roof. I mean, literally just on soup alone. And that's not including your paper products, paper plates, paper cups, and, etc. Those went up. Your plasticware went up. Your hand sanitizer, one type dropped. Your sourdough starter kits went up. Your little metal pans, the meatloaf and bread pans went up. Um, your hurricane lanterns or oil burning lamps or lamp burning oil lamps, they stayed the same. Your paraffin oil went up. So, we're making it, but slowly, and that's the problem. We're literally making it. So, just to show you what's going on, is the American people out there, literally need to prep. I mean, literally, the FDA ain't going to be lowering your fucking grocery prices or anyone. People say, oh, well, it's Biden's problem. Really, Biden doesn't control the fucking pricing. The grocery store does. So, you wanted to hear real quick while we're doing the pricing. By the way, candlesticks have gone up. Candlestick holders have gone up. Your non-essential items have gone down. So, usually, your WD-40 went through the roof. Your laundry soap went through the roof. Laundry soap's going up again. Your Ziploc bags are going up. All right. So let's just do this. Stop for a second. The call center thing, right? I want to talk about the call center for a second. So basically, your dried fruits literally went up too, by the way. The call center, right? All these people say, oh, well, all these people, their jobs are secure, and everyone talks about how, they're the king potente and they can get things done, and, they're better than most people, right? Doesn't matter if they're better than most people. Call centers in general can fucking fire your ass. You can get the pink slip tomorrow morning. They can turn around and say call centers are being operated for, say, $1 an hour in the Philippines or 50 cents an hour in India. And people do it too. Literally. They would literally do it in India. I mean, literally. Some companies are going that strong. I mean, the other day, Chloe and I were joking, right? Now, Chloe usually is a fucking lazy son of a bitch. All they care about is themselves. And I told Chloe today I'm this fucking close to making a few phone calls because Chloe's like, out in what, man, a group home. Didn't say anything about a group home, okay? This morning I got up. And I finally just turned around and said, I need to do a YouTube video. And she's like, oh, why? So you can complain about me? No. We get it done. And then afterwards, I need to take care of some business, which is I'm going to have to tackle this place myself. Can't rely on a person who's too disabled. Literally, they can't admit that they're too disabled, which, then, I have another gripe to say about this. But anyways, your protein shakes, some sold out, some, and because protein shakes, some are sold out, and the rest are high priced because protein. Think of it this way. Now and your nuts went up in price too, by the way. Your protein nuts, that's why I put it in there. So another thing is your flour's gone through the roof. Now, a lot of people have said to me, well, again, the USDA is really going to give us a deal on, but not limited to, see, Higgins has emailed me again for something. I don't know what it is. It seems dumb. I ain't going to bother with it, because his email takes too fucking long. Look, I don't care if he says, nah, well then, if you want to build something, Higgins has got some money, so he thinks he can now waste it on stuff that he doesn't need. And, jokingly aside, I sent him an invoice, right? Right? Dad said, did you get paid yet? He said that last night again, and I said, no, I'm not going to get paid. Because, I told Higgins, I'm here to help, but, there's a lot of people out there that's like, every time Higgins messaged me, he's like in a panic, this, and I'm going to fight that, and I'm going to do this. And, well, But anyways, back to the whole call center thing. They can replace you, and that's all they can do. They can replace you. American workers apparently are expendable. No, that was the word I was trying to find the other day. Expendable. So, can we continue? Again, that's the way it is. All right, so basically, just to speed the list up. So flour is literally sold out, going up through the roof or sold out. And the reason you guys got to keep prepping is for two reasons. As Dad said last night, Dad literally looked at me and he said, "Oh, I was talking to my pastor friend and a couple other guys. And the guys were talking about, pastor had this preaching thing last week." I said, "Oh, really?" He said it was about prepping. I said, "I hope he wasn't talking about Revelation." He was, but he wasn't. Dad said prepping was because of situation coming down the pipe. And that was about food shortage. So Dad says, "I can understand why you're prepping now." I went to the store the other day. I said, "Oh, really? I like hearing this story because usually when you talk these stories, you tell me I'm full of crap." Then Dad said last night on the phone, we actually had a longer conversation than used to. Excuse me for 1 second. So he turns around, right, and tells me outright. Turns around, he tells me outright, out of love, I gotta move these so they don't get crushed. Out of love, that which bad banana down there. Chloe didn't even fucking move it. I gotta rotate this out this weekend, anyways. Yeah, I was looking for my emergency candy the other night. Yeah, a lot of people say to me, "Oh, you must eat a lot of candy." Actually, I do not. See, I bought this in August and it's already lasted 2+ months. Look, there's no candy for you. Bunnies don't get candy. See? He's been good. All right, let's get back to the preppers list, okay? I want to get this done sometime today. Sorry about the delay, people. All right, so flour has gone up. Let me just say for the record again, prices aren't going down, okay? Prices are going up, and for a good reason. One, there is a grain shortage, okay? And we'll talk about that in a minute, but flour is going through the roof. Oil has gone through the roof. All cooking oils. Your canned meats, sardines, up in price. Non-essential compasses and survival kits went down. Well, actually, a few sold out finally. Camping or folding shovels are out. Peanut butter is getting really, shelf life is there. Your canned chicken, like chicken breast and water. You see this? Let me put it this way. On the list here, it says sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. So, right here. Most of the canned chicken and water currently is sold out. Pee Wee and I warned you. We warned you. Why did we warn you? We warned you. We said, and I quote, price. You say, oh, well, next year it's going to be great. Everything's going to be normal. It's not going to be normal. It is not going to go normal. Look at these pricing. All literally sold out, most of it. Let's just go down the list. Tuna. All right. So, tuna, canned tuna. I guess people prefer their chicken and water than tuna. I'd probably prefer chicken too if I can get a hold of it. I found canned chicken to be pretty damn bland myself. Got to doctor it up. The other day I had a chicken sandwich. I tell you what, thanks to Pee Wee, I sampled one can. Oh my God, the flavor of that chicken was. Anyways, I still thank Sister Pee Wee for her kind heart. So I still think of her often. So tuna basically has gone up in price. Says here, due to high demand stock items, either high demand and low supply, which means the wait list will be a long time. Your chicken of the sea, your chicken of the sea product sold out or high price to unbearable prices, including, cutting portions. They're just, up in price. Your canned mackerels up in packaged mackerels, smoked oysters, kippered snacks, smoked clams, sardines, anchovies, scallops. Like I said, baby clams or smoked baby clams, they all have gone up in price to the point of no return. The non-essential items like your compasses, your TVs, portable TVs, your radios, except have stayed down in price or gone down. Can opener has gone down. Your vitamins have gone up. Your sewing kit has gone up. Your non-essential certain things, duct tape, electrical tape, etc. Your yeast, your dry yeast, your brown sugar, maple syrup, confectionery, all went up. Your seasoning salts like salt, pepper, vinegar, your poultry seasoning, all your dry seasonings going up. Your bouillon has gone up. Your batteries have gone up. I mean, literally. Your Irish Spring, let's just say your bar soap, your body wash, your shampoo, conditioner, your wafa sponges, some of your bar soaps have sold out. Your dish soap, your shaving cream, your razor blades, all those toiletries have gone up. Your Tylenol, your naproxen, and your acetaminophen's going up. Your fishing lures have gone up, and your fishing kits are staying the same. Your canning pots, basically, and canning jars are going up. Basically, apparently, I want to tell you a story I watched last night while doing some spreadsheets. By the way, we're over halfway. We're 55% done on the list, maybe more. A story about canning lids, so canning jars. Your your non-essential, like your World Band radio, has gone down in price. Okay, your first aid kit's gone down in price. Your preppers books gone down in price. Your coolers literally are selling out. So just to let you know, your coolers have sold out. Your ramen is literally gone up in price. Your toilet paper has gone up. Your paper towels, some toilet paper sold out, some paper towels sold out, but basically grab what you can because it's a bumpy ride. Now, food prices aren't going to stabilize. That's something I want to be very frank and clear with. Zoe knows this, Pee Wee knows this, everyone in my team knows this. There's a lot of people, even Chloe. Even though I think Chloe's a dipshit, I was telling Chloe the other day, about her Chloe I went in her room the other day because she's getting it clean. And, some days I look at her, right? And I scowl at her. And yet, when it comes to Chloe, right? She turns around and she's prepping. So I told her the other day, I said, yeah, being nice, I said, your ex-roommate's doing well for herself, new phone, new this, new that. But Chloe, call her a whore. Let the whore be a whore in the new world order for whores. So I said, what do you mean the new world order of whores? Chloe said, simple. She wants her boobs done. Let her die and rot in hell when she basically gets her boobs done over, what we're doing. Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is I'm against anyone who's basically turning around, but I'm not ramming my throat down people's throats with prepping. I mean, even my cousin in Texas knows something's going to happen in Texas. I mean, literally, what the heck are we doing? We're sitting on our butt doing nothing, So, anyways, that's the thing, That's the real problem, I got 30% of my batteries from charging. I mean, literally. So, anyways, let's just continue with the preppers list. I know. Okay. So basically, I told it's 9 to 5, so it's 9 to 5, so it's 5 p.m. early in the morning. Hopefully, Tone's the one tuned in. So let's just continue. Your can of Beanie Weenies, your can of Dinty Moore went up in price. All your Beanie Weenies, your beans, a lot of beans are being sold out. Some beans have gone up in price, some have gone down in price, but mostly it's going up in price. Your Bush's grilled beans up in price. I will bring up something to you in a minute. Your beans again up in price. Your playing cards literally went down in price. Your waters, your bottled waters, all up in price. I mean, literally, they are going to raise it because there's a water shortage. Again, someone says, "Oh, well, everything's going to be stabilized in 2023." I hear this for everyone, not just this Cactus Blossom, but everyone. But then again, you know what? I got 2 Republican lesbians that I did the wedding themselves. My own sisters, Melissa and Sarah. I was talking about Melissa and Sarah the other day, to them. We were talking about prepping, and she says, I'm not a dumb shit flapping my ass in the wind. Basically, I bought everything I need to prepare. She says, when it hits the fan, we're all going to have problems. It doesn't matter if you're Democrat or Republican. What matters is these dipshits don't want to listen. Literally, I mean, if you got 2 lesbians who's through and through pure-blooded Republican, who literally is seeing the crap hit the fan, and you got a problem. Your electric razors, battery-powered razors are sold out or not sold out, etc. Your Bronze, your Remingtons, your Panasonic and Norelcos are all going up in price because everyone wants them because they take batteries. Other ones sold out. Your smokers sold out. Your coffee has gone up in price. Your coffee keeps going up in price. Your cast iron Dutch Island skillet went up in price. Sorry, the cast iron skillet set is worth it because the Dutch oven alone, in case of an emergency, that, for example, has gone down in price. Your canned meat, some of your canned meats, like your clones of Spam's gone down in price. Your rolled oats gone down in price. Your rice and your white and brown rice down in price. Your teas down in price. Some of your snack crackers, like the protein snack crackers, cheese and cracker combos, the sandwiches to go by Keebler's, gone down in price. Some went up in price. Your Ritz crackers went up in price. Your evaporated condensed milk went up in price. Your mac and cheeses all went down in price. Club crackers actually went down for once. Your cheddar, your goldfish crackers, and your all your goldfish went up in price. Your coats went up in price. Your coffee percolators went your propane coffee pot went down in price. Your pet foods up in price. You can't get away with it. Protein snacks, your snack sticks, your jerky, your meat sticks, your all your high protein snacks have gone up in price. Same with pistachio. Scanners have gone up in price. Literally, the scanners are raising in price. I mean, literally, I've never seen a scanner go from $99 up to $149. I mean, literally, this is where they're saying inflation. So the company has to raise the price, and everyone else is taking cue. So if you haven't got a scanner, you might as well get one before it raises the prices. Next up on the list is your cashews, your nuts, again, gone through the roof. I mean, literally, you can't get away with not paying so much. Your other foods, your canned meats here, corned beef, and hash, gone up in price. I mean, literally, it's basically lunch meats. Your some of the stuff sold, those little Danish hands. The Danish hams have gone up in price. Spam's gone up in price. I mean, literally, I'll tell you guys, for ramen, some ramen sold out. This ramen here just went up in price about $3 more since yesterday, or actually since Wednesday. I think I did the preppers list. Your milk powder has gone up $3. Your whole milk powder, your dairy powder, your butter powder, etc. Your emergency canned food in the buckets, your main pouches. People say, "Oh, in case SHTF, I'll just buy one of those." Really, you'll take less calories, and you'll give up the ghost by taking less calories and eating flavorless foods. The next thing is your dehydrated foods and freeze-dried foods have gone down in price. I just saw your dehydrated or freeze-dried scrambled eggs went to like $22 a can. Now it's 57. I've seen it go as high as 109. So for a number 10 can. So get your eggs while you can. Everything else, is your freeze-dried. It's gone down. Your bucket meals, like I said, your bucket meals are your bucket things. Black beans have gone down. Your lentils have gone down a bit. Your other items is etc. Some stuff, like I said, freeze dried or food kits in a can, like chicken Alfredo's dropped. Your dehydrated freeze dried fruits, that's gone down. Some stuff is gone. Are they all down? All down. All right. So let's just speed this up. So freeze dried foods have gone up. Milk powder, etc., etc. Your double sleeping bags, don't worry about those unless you have a power situation or power grid's out. Two sleeping bag will be good. Your tools come in handy. I gotta tell Chloe to quit fucking stealing my fucking shit. Stole my fucking Swiss Army knife the other day, the little peckerwood. Literally, I told them 2 weeks ago to fix something and they can't even do it. This is why I like to do things myself. I had it done in about 2 hours. See, I don't like relying on people. Wow. All right. Backpacks down in price. Tents, unless you're bugging out, tents are the last resort. A lot of tents are sold out, and the rest of them are fluctuating up and down, up and down, up and down. Depends on what you want. Your lanterns are going through the roof. Your cook stoves, some are going down in price. Some are hard to get all. You can get a deal on eBay, like deal on like someone's grandpa's. Matches went down in price. Your wool blanket went down in price. Your your lunch pails and food pails have gone down a price. So, but anyways, let's just cut to the BS. I got 2 stories for you today. 3, okay? Has to do with medical. So, one of the things I want to talk to you guys about that's very important. Did I turn the volume down? I think yeah, I did. Okay, so because I don't want to hear it go ding ding when it comes to Higgins and his emails. Yeah. So let me just tell you like it is. Okay, I gotta do some medicine soon before I get sick. Eventually I gotta prepare for it today. Why would they want me to donate? No, I don't get why they want us to give money. I should ask Dad about that. He's like, let me read here. So my friend basically emailed me asking me for donations. So they're like, "Do you want to donate?" Another one of my friends who runs the campaign thing. But anyways, this ain't the thing. Okay, let's just continue. So all these prices went through the roof. Okay,